Hello and welcome back to Talking Stories. My name's Ben, and I'd just like to bring up that I started this channel because I wanted to connect with people and hear stories about their lives, and I've decided to update it and evolve the channel a little bit. So we're going to be talking to people today and asking them how it feels to be them. Not personal like who are you, but how does it feel to be you? And so I'll just be walking around trying to find some people that would like to share their stories with me. And so, I hope you enjoy the video. Hope you enjoy it. And there'll still be, random stories from people in the future. It's just going to be a bit of an offshoot at the moment and see how we go.
I'll hold my food as
No worries. How you going? It's Ben here again with Anne-Marie. I've just met her. We're here for another episode of Talking Stories. And we're starting off this one with a simple question on how does it feel to be you? And that's it's a bit of a hard question to think about. And so I've got a few sort of additions to that question.
Okay.
It's just like, like your culture, your beliefs and your sort of values. Like how do you feel about your life at the moment?
I'm pretty happy, I think, all things considered. Because I was thinking about, even just 10 years ago. And like just a simple thing like a TV breaking and how I was putting together like an old stereo for the speakers and like an old screen monitor and all this sort of thing, whereas now I can actually afford to go out and buy a TV if that happened.
Yeah, nice.
And I've got like 4 great nephews and family close by, so yeah, everything's pretty good.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you work? What job do you do? Or?
Yeah, I work in the taxi dispatch industry.
Do you enjoy your job?
If anyone at work sees this, I like the job and I like the people, but it's not for me.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so is that sort of about like the social interaction, or like just because you're sort of just driving all the time?
Yeah, it's just the nature of the industry. Like people are rude. People are just like the type of people we get. Customers like waiting for taxis, they don't want to wait.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, that type of thing. You get lots of drunk people and what have you. So
yeah, okay, fair enough. So that was my next question, like, what's it like? So you're obviously exposed to. I imagine most people getting a rider, because they're not driving drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, so on the flip side of that, what kind of job would you love to do?
I'm actually trying to get into teaching,
Okay.
Primary school teaching.
Amazing.
So yeah, that's what I'm looking at doing. I'm starting a course actually next week.
Oh, nice.
So
nice.
in childcare, so I'm going to do that for a while and see how that goes.
Cool.
Yeah.
What inspired you to get into education?
It was actually the birth of my nephew,
Okay.
the first one, so about 10 years ago. So I've been trying to get into it on and off since then, but it's really hard when you're working full time, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, I'm getting older, and especially with COVID and stuff, I think that's really awoken me to like time's short. So I just kind of want to get into what I want to do.
Exactly.
Now.
Yeah. I've definitely had that feeling myself.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And so in terms of educating it, like, is there anything else that you were sort of contending with before you made that path?
Like in terms of other paths in my life?
Yeah, or like what you would want to do.
Well, the other side is photography. Like, okay. I love photography.
Yeah.
Like my dad, I think, was my big inspiration for that. He always used to do it when I was a kid, and he still does it now.
Yeah.
And it's kind of cool when I'm talking to him about it and I'm giving him advice about photography.
That's cool. So you sort of like a bit of attention to detail with that?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
And so not too personal or anything, but do you have a good relationship with your friends and family and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah. I think the people that are close to me, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I really I like to think the best of people in general, and that's what I try to look for. It's really hard, the industry I'm in.
Of course,
I kind of sometimes go home and think everybody in the world sucks, but everybody has that sort of thing happen with their jobs. So
yeah. And but not to judge, but you seem like the kind of person who doesn't sort of waste their time with people. You know, if you don't have to outside of
No,
job,
not
don't waste
anymore.
your time
Yeah,
with people
yeah,
that
yeah.
are going to drag you down.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
that's good to hear.
That used to be when I was younger. I learnt a lot when I was younger.
Of course.
'Cause especially if you're the type of person that gives people the time of day, people will take advantage of that.
Yeah, for sure.
So just
Matter of time.
learning to judge people was a really good skill. I think that I got as I got older. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. So do you have any past experiences that you thought hold you back or have held you back in the past at all?
Held me back. I'm pretty hard on myself, so I think about things that I've done, and yeah, that's a tough question. I don't know. Stuff I want to reveal.
No, that's totally fine. That's totally fine.
Yeah.
And when you do new things, like when you go outside of your comfort barrier, is there something in your mind that sort of like either pushes you forward or holds you back at all?
Yeah, well, I suffered depression a lot, so and anxiety.
Yeah.
So those things can get in the way.
Of course.
I've dealt with them obviously over time. My gym has been really helpful with that. Fitness Revolution.
Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to them. That really helped a lot because that boosts your serotonin levels and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
Just being more confident in yourself, just trusting myself.
Yeah.
And not putting myself in dangerous situations, I guess, is a big part. Yeah, but still taking risks.
Yeah. Life needs a degree of risk.
Yeah. Because I mean, if you don't take those risks, then nothing ever happens,
That's exactly right.
and you just end up stagnant. So yeah.
Perfect. When was the last time that you did something just for you, and not including something to make you feel better when you're sad?
Just for me.
Yeah.
Actually, I did it for the first time 2 years ago. I went on a spa retreat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was
What's
supposed
that
to.
like?
It
I've
was
never done
really,
that.
it was really good. It
Yeah?
was really, really good. It's a place, Swan Valley Retreat. Another shout out. They were awesome.
Yeah.
In Caversham, and yeah, they've got a massage thing there and stuff. And
Yeah. How long did that go for?
it was only 2 days.
Okay.
It wasn't long enough. I would love to do it again.
Yeah.
The only downside is I couldn't take Obi with me, so
Yeah.
she had to stay with mum and dad. But yeah, that was awesome. It was just like pampering yourself, and
Yeah. Nice.
yeah, it was really great. Yeah, but
cool.
that was the first time I've done it in ages. So yeah,
Cool.
definitely worth doing.
Of course. Yeah. I might add it to the, I've never actually done a spa retreat. I've
No,
done
neither
like
have I.
a
Cool
sort
then.
of yoga meditation thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, not like a full retreat. That sounds lovely.
Yeah. Well, because you get face massage and back
Yeah.
massage, and yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. Okay.
I felt really relaxed after, and I'm usually quite a highly strung person, so
Okay.
yeah, it was awesome.
Just last question. What was the worst decision that you ever made in your life, and how do you benefit from it now in hindsight?
Worst decision ever made. There's been a few, but I've learnt from all of them
Yeah.
without going into detail.
First one.
Yeah, just I have learnt from them, and I won't make those same mistakes again. I'm careful about the people I'm around.
Okay.
Is a big part of it. Yeah.
Kind of just like making yourself vulnerable to the wrong people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's probably one of the biggest things.
Fair enough.
But I'm really aware of people now.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes to the detriment of not putting myself out there to meet other people, but that all comes part and
That's
parcel.
the
balance.
seesaw. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for that.
That's cool.
It means a lot, and for sure, I hope you good luck with all your education
Awesome.
and moving forward, and I hope the best for you.
Awesome. Thanks, Ben.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Bye.
I really hope you liked that video. Big thank you to Anne-Marie for being my guest today. And if you liked it, leave a like. If you want to leave a comment or how you feel about it, comments below. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope that you can join me next time on the next episode of Talking Stories. Take it easy.